All right, good morning. It is Thursday, May 25th, and I thought that I would come on here and give everybody an update of where I've been. I haven't touched a band since last week. I am taking a whole week off. I really agonized about that, about getting out here and at least doing something, but I felt that I needed to take just some time off of doing the bands, of doing any of those exercises, and actually work on mobility and flexibility. So I have been doing some programs in the living room, in the house, or wherever, of yoga, simple, basic yoga, hip mobility yoga, low back yoga, beginner yoga, and stretching and other types of things. And I've been working on that. I've also been to see my chiropractor, and I also went for a 2-hour deep tissue massage yesterday where she freaking wrecked me. So right now I'm just letting my body just fall out from that. She just got into that low back area, and it's this low back muscle here that goes through your hip and attaches down to the front of your hip. That's the muscle that I strained when I've been doing my deadlifts wrong, and that's the muscle I've been straining continuously. And eventually when I did that big double deadlift, I was feeling really good, but the muscle said, no, you're done. We're not going to be helping you out anymore. So that is the muscle that is really, really, really sore. So I am taking a time off from actually doing the bands, and I am getting my hips and my mobility back. What that's also made me thinking more about also is doing other things besides for just doing the bands. So just coming out here and doing the bands every day is great. It's the simplest thing ever. That's why I like the workout. It is just so easy. You don't have to think. You come out here, you do your chest presses, you do your overheads, you do your triceps, you do your legs, and you're done. You do your deadlift, you do your bent rows, you do your curls, you do your calves, you're done. But I want to do more than that. I want to do more than just push bands. I want to be able to get on the ground and do, alligator crawls across the floor and be strong enough to do that. And your body has to work in different directions. I want to be able to do pull-ups. I want to be able to do lots of pull-ups. And pull-ups has always been my weakness. Deadlifts, I'm strong at. I'm really good at those. And when you're doing a deadlift, you're using your whole body. You're using your legs, you're using your core, you're using your shoulders, you're using your glutes. And I got big glutes. So you're using all that while you're doing deadlifts and you're coming up. Doing pull-ups, you're not using your legs. You're just using your back and your arms and your shoulders to pull yourself up. So it's a totally different move, and I really want to work on that. So I think what I'm going to do, and I'm trying to come up with a program, and I've been really working on it in my brain of how I want to do this. So I think coming back next week, I'm going to be doing Tuesday push day and Thursday pull day. And Mondays will be animal flow day. I'm going to try and get to the store where there's a nice floor at the store. You guys will see me working out there. And I can do animal flow and beginner animal flow because I have never done that at all. And then on Tuesdays, when I do my pushes, the push is going to be the first workout of the day. It's going to go there. I'm going to do my push workout. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it hard. And after that, I'm going to concentrate on yoga stretching, yoga type stretching, ballistic stretching, whatever you want to call it, whatever I can find something. I've been doing the stick stretching where you get the stick and you're doing stretching with the stick and doing mobility with the stick. Something to lengthen the muscles, because when you're actually working out, what you're doing is you're shortening that muscle. You're pulling in and you're shortening that muscle. And I've never worked on lengthening any of the muscles, and actually that's what's happened to the back. Is I've tightened that back up so much, I just tightened it down so bad that it's crying at me. And my core is just strong. I don't think it's strong enough. I think I can get my core stronger. So on Tuesdays, after I do the push workout, I will go straight into doing, after I cool down a little bit, doing yoga and stretching. That'll be my real focus, is that. Wednesdays, animal flow again. Thursdays, pull day, first thing to do pull day, and then go right into the yoga. And then Friday, back to the animal flow. And animal flow is also a yoga type movement exercise where you're using your whole body. And I will find some different exercises to do that. I'm not sure if anybody's interested in seeing me do any of that stuff. I'm not interested if I'm interested in seeing myself doing that stuff. I need to find a way to actually, because there's some programs that I've been following on YouTube that helps me focus on what I'm following, a program. So I know what I'm doing, because that's the intimidation part of doing those programs, is there's a lot of things to learn. The easy thing about the X3 is all you have to do is learn how to push the band, and your muscles are reacting. Your muscles are reacting and contracting. To do those other exercises, it takes time and patience and effort to actually see what you're doing and to know you're doing it right, and maybe a coach helping you get in the right position or do it right. And I don't have that. I don't have the time for that, and I don't have that, so I have to do it on the phone or on my laptop. So I'm figuring out if I want to video myself with my phone and bring my laptop and watch the videos off my laptop where I'm actually following along or not. So I'm still working on all of that. All I do know is Tuesdays and Thursdays will be push days, pull days and push days, and I will be doing stretching right after that. And it'll be a meaningful stretch, whether I do upper body, and I'll probably be stretching with the stick. And I've got that dowel stick where you stretch your shoulders, and you can do all kinds of different stretches with your chest and different stretches that I've been watching on some of the YouTube channels. And those things look freaking pretty bad, pretty badass. And then when I do the back and the legs, I can do the yoga, you know, the down dog and the other stuff like that, do a full program of, you know, back and hip mobility and legs, yoga, stretching all that out. And then the other day is working on the animal flow. So trying to figure out if I want to film myself watching that, or if I just want to continue doing the X3. Of course, I'm still going to do the X3. Right now, I'm just going to be doing it 2 days a week. And as I get better at the other things, I will try and add in to those programs also. But right now, I know I can do the X3. I know I can do it. I could do that without even thinking. The problem is I want to get stronger and healthier in the mobility and flexibility areas than just pushing rubber bands. You know, pushing bands are great, but I want to be able to get on the ground and do a bear crawl across the floor and come back and do a lizard crawl or whatever I do, and whatever flow, whatever type of thing, and obviously be able to put my shoes on without my low back crying at me as I'm trying to tie my shoe. That's the biggest issue, especially as you start getting older. I want to be flexible. I want to be able to bend down, and I don't have a problem, you know, squatting and picking things up, but I do have a problem bending over with that low back issue. And there's no joint problems. There's no spinal problems. It's just the muscles are so over tight right now that I'm trying to let them loosen up and work and lengthen them and getting them stronger in that lengthened position. So that's a program. I've been doing a very simple yoga program in the morning. It's just a wake up program. And then I come out here to the pull-up bar, and I've been doing 10 rounds of hanging for 30 seconds to try and open my body up and lengthen the spine. And that's basically all I've been doing. Oh, I've been doing my squats. I've been doing my deep squats. I set a timer during the day, and I'll try and get 30 minutes done during the day. And I'm getting better at those also. I'm getting more hip flexibility and just feeling better about doing those. But all I've been doing lately is, like I said, is hanging from the pull-up bar, just dead hangs, letting the body just stretch out, and then doing a small morning yoga wake-up routine. And it's just a wake-up routine, nothing big, nothing serious, just something to wake the body up. And then that's it. Just letting the body kind of rest right now. So that's the program going to be right now. And I will see people back on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day I post again. I will be back. I will be back to doing X3. I just need to figure out how to add some of this other stuff into my program, because I'm just not extra. I want to get healthy and flexible and mobile for the rest of my life. Not just big and strong and have big muscles. I want to be flexible and being able to take care of myself as I get older. So thanks everybody for showing up, and thanks for the patience. And we'll see what I can get done next week. See what I figure out is going to work for me next week. And I'll probably put the video on, probably bring the laptop and follow that, and then show you how terrible I am at animal flow, and show you how terrible I am at some of the stretching routines. And then we can see as I get better at those, and as I get stronger with the X3. So that's kind of the plan that I'm working on. That's what I'm thinking of in my brain. So I will see you back here next week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you later.